Hi everybody, so this is just a really quick video. I'm just going to go over 5 things that I've stopped buying since I have adapted to a minimalist lifestyle. Before we get to that, I just wanted to tell everybody that I have started a blog. It will be also right below. The link to that is denisesminimalistlife.com, and you can follow my blog and also subscribe via email, and there's no spam. You'll just receive updates when I post a new blog. So that's kind of cool, and I figured I would share that with everybody. So I'm just going to talk about 5 things that I stopped buying since becoming a minimalist. So the first thing is actually lotion. As I mentioned in my previous video, I had so much of it, and a lot of it was either given to me as a gift or it was stuff that I bought, but I am no longer purchasing lotion, and instead, once I use all of those items up, I am going to switch over to coconut oil. Also, another thing that I stopped buying was storage containers. Like, as you all know, I am an avid crafter, and I used to buy containers to store all my crafting supplies, amongst other items, and I've decided I don't want to waste money on those items anymore, so I'm no longer buying them. The third thing I stopped buying was DVDs, CDs, movies, anything like that. I have a fairly small collection now, and I have a Netflix subscription, and you can find so many movies on Hulu and Netflix now, where the only movies I tend to purchase nowadays are those that are usually hard to find, or they're not on TV often or on Netflix. So I've basically stopped buying movies and DVDs. And this is coming from somebody who used to go through like the $3 and the $5 bargain bins. I don't do that anymore, because if I want to watch something, it's more than likely on one of those streaming services. Also, lately I've been watching a lot more YouTube videos than I have been actual TV or Netflix or anything like that. And then the fourth thing that I stopped buying was unnecessary craft supplies. By that I mean craft supplies I don't need for projects that I'm not working on. I've opted to utilize what I have if I'm going to do a project. Now, if I plan on doing something and I know I'm going to do it that weekend, and I'm missing like one item, then I'll go and purchase it. But other than that, I'm not buying additional crafting supplies without planning my projects first. So that's another thing I stopped buying. And then lastly, I stopped buying. I've opted to utilize what I have if I'm going to do a project. Now, if I plan on doing something and I know I'm going to do it that weekend, and I'm missing like one item, then I'll go and purchase it. But other than that, I'm not buying additional crafting supplies without planning my projects first. So that's another thing I stopped buying. And then lastly, I stopped buying physical books because I don't read nearly as much as I used to, and I feel like having like a lot of books that I don't even read, and they're not even something I would choose to read personally. It's overwhelming to me, and they get dusty after a while, and I wanted to pass the books that I don't read on to somebody who would enjoy reading them. And instead, if the one way I have gotten myself to read a lot more is I've been downloading eBooks, so they don't take up as much physical space, and also I only download a couple of books at a time, so then that way I can really immerse myself in that book and truly enjoy it and truly value it. And then finally, to sum things up, if you haven't noticed, I've been deleting a lot of videos from my YouTube channel, many of which were my much older videos that really don't pertain to this channel. So a lot of those were like hauling and couponing videos. I don't do as much of that like I used to. Now I only use coupons if it's for something I absolutely need, instead of stocking up on stuff that I don't need and doesn't serve me and it's only going to take up space. And I also tend to use sales to my advantage, not just buy stuff because it's on sale. So those are two other things I've done, and I feel a lot better now that I've decluttered my YouTube channel from videos that I feel like weren't really good and just really don't speak to what my channel's about. So that is a wrap, and I hope you guys like what you see. Also, feel free to share with me any items you've stopped buying since you've implemented a minimalist lifestyle. And just be sure to subscribe, and there's always more to come. Bye!